What's up, everybody? Kimberly Olson here, also known as the Gold Digger Girl, coming in live for a podcast live stream. You probably saw a pattern that I was coming in here on Mondays, and I will continue to do that so you guys can get a little behind the scenes of what it looks like to do a podcast and get that content right away. So thanks for hopping on. I really appreciate it. If you guys are watching the replay of this, I'm going to do a premiere on my business page, The Gold Digger Girl, so it will appear that it's live. So if that's you, I want to welcome you. So go ahead and put 1 in the comments if you're watching this live, put 2 if you're watching the replay. If you're new and you've never seen my videos before, welcome, put new in the comments. And if you share this, if you're on Facebook, put shared in the comments so I can shout you out and give you a little thank you gif in the comments, because I really do appreciate it when you take the time to share it. Speaking of sharing, we'll talk about that in a second when it comes to the podcast. So, oh, Sassy Greek Girl, you're new. Awesome. Thanks for hopping on, girlfriend. Yeah, I do a lot of trainings, a lot of videos on Facebook, only on Instagram a little bit. So I like to dual purpose my content. So I'm going to be recording a podcast right now. So give me 1 second. I'm going to fire this baby up and we'll go from there. And my podcast is The Gold Digger Girl, and you can find it on iTunes, Spotify, pretty much any platform where there's a podcast that you can listen to. So definitely check it out. I think you'll get a lot of content out of it. And it's approaching 20,000 downloads. So it's been really, really well received. Okay, here we go. Welcome everyone to the Gold Digger Girls podcast, where we talk about crushing your goals and creating the life of your dreams. I'm Kimberly Olson, your host, and today we are going to talk about events and how you can make them effective, how you can use them to not only grow your business and put some money in your wallet, but also to be able to get a lot of referrals and be able to work through your current network that you have. So whether you're in network marketing, you're an entrepreneur, you run an Etsy shop, whatever that looks like, you have got to tap into the power of your network if you want to, one, sustain your business, but most likely a lot of you want to grow your business. So if that's the case, the best way, in my opinion, the most effective strategy is to work through your current network of people. Okay, so keep that in mind. So when my experience with events were, when I first started the company I'm with, what we would do is we would start with online or in-person events. So I'm in hair care, so we call them wine and washes. And so the premise is that all the girlfriends get together and you wash some hair, do some before and afters, obviously get up some bottles of wine going, and you talk about the opportunity, go over the products, and bada boom, bada bing, you're done. So these are very effective and a lot of people still do them. And for me though, personally, what I was struggling with is that I was having a really hard time working them into my schedule. I would do them, but then it would take away, a Friday night with my husband or several hours on a Saturday away from my family because I was working full time while building my network marketing business. So I was really on my heart. I was looking for a way not only to help myself to be able to be more time efficient with events, I really wanted to find a way to make it duplicatable. I wanted to find a way that I could turn around and teach my team, or people who follow me and end up in my courses. I wanted to find a way to teach them how to do it themselves. So what I did, just in the Gold Digger Girl style, is I studied everybody and anybody I could find. I looked to see what people were doing. I bought programs. I did some trial and error. And what I found is that there's some key things you can do to make them effective, but what I found is what I like to call my 15-minute Facebook party workshop. So this is a program that I've released a couple times this year. I have another one coming up, so I thought the timing would be good. We're specifically going to talk about the holidays for the workshop coming up this week, but for today's episode, I want to talk to you about the power of events and how to really monetize them and make them effective. That way you can walk away with tons and tons of warm leads. So the difference between doing a online event, a party with the leads versus leads that you might get from a friend saying, hey, I know this girl, is that when people are part of the event, they're part of the party, they've been invited to the event. They're part of the group. I do them in a group setting. They're part of the group. They already have seen your name. They see you posting. Whether or not they participate, they know who you are. And most importantly, their friend that invited them to that party is basically saying that they back you up. You are a warm lead at that point, which is incredible. If your friend says, oh, my friend Sarah, yeah, I think she could really benefit from what you have, and you reach out to Sarah and say, Sarah, your friend Susie said that you might really like my products. That's kind of still cold. There's a little bit of warmth there because you have at least a name. But in an event, it's totally a warm / even hot market by the end of it, okay? So there's a big difference between just getting referrals and getting leads than when you do them in an event concept, okay? So a couple things that I found to make the party successful. First of all, you don't want them to be too long, okay? Somebody asked me to be a part of this event. It was 4 days long. So if you do 4-day events and they freaking rock, you go on with your badass self. That's awesome. But for everybody else who you're just like, I don't have time to do 4-day events, or my mind can't even fathom keeping up with that group or that event or posting in it or just expecting people to come and hang out for 4 days, then I would recommend looking for something more streamlined. Now, I found the 15-minute Facebook concept to work the best because I tried all different times and I tried different things to see what was working and even just what felt right to me. And I settled in on the 15 minutes. So you're gonna have to find what works for you, but you want it to be short, sweet, to the point. The thing that you wanna remember is whatever you end up creating, you're asking somebody to do that and be a hostess for that. So if you have a 1 day or a 7-day, yeah, I know a girl who had like a week-long extravaganza thing. If you're asking people to host that, you're asking that amount of commitment to them. It's gonna be a harder sell to say, will you host a 15-minute Facebook party? That's gonna be easier, I should say, than asking somebody to post something that's 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, or a week long, right? Maybe you're down for that, but think about the receiver. They're probably not gonna do it. So if you're not having a lot of success with asking people to do parties or events for you, I want you to think about what you're asking of your hostess, okay? You want it to be super easy. Another thing is you don't wanna post too much. I've noticed when people do online events, they post and they kind of drip on the people nonstop for several days. That what happens is people start to get annoyed because our attention is it's constantly bombarded from Facebook and Instagram, right? So if there's all these notifications going off all day from you and your party, then you're gonna find people will start turning off notifications and ignoring the event before the event even happens, which is definitely not what you want to have happen, okay? So you wanna make sure you're being really smart about it, make sure you're not over posting, and I go over all of this in my workshops. So if you're just like, I don't even know where to start, Kimberly, don't worry, I will help you. The other thing that's really helpful is that you have some kind of gimme. So gimme is like your carrot. So why would somebody want to participate in your party? If you say, come learn about makeup, okay, well, people might do the party and want to learn about makeup. But if you said, come to my party, we're gonna raffle off some goodie bags. Everybody who buys during the party is gonna get this, or something, right? If you can have something, some kind of little incentive for people, people do well with incentives and they do really well with a timeline. So if you could do something with an incentive, linking it to a timeline, you guys, you're gonna increase your participation by and large, absolutely every single time. The other thing you wanna do is you wanna make sure you're walking away from each event with 30 to 50 leads. So how do you do that? Keep it super simple, be super clear with your hostess. I actually create like a little 1-minute video for my hostess and tell her, give her the verbiage and the scripts of what to say and how to invite people to it. The way Facebook is now, you actually kind of have to do like a double opt-in. So you can add your friends to groups, but then they have to officially click OK to be added. So you have to walk your hostess through that. She's not gonna know that. People don't like run groups and events like us network marketers or us salespeople do, right? So you have to keep that in mind too. You're really gonna have to keep it simple for her, but break it down for her, okay? Also have something for her, have something in mind as a thank you gift you can give to her and to help her feel appreciated and glad that she took the time to do it. I mean, obviously she's getting you leads, probably getting you sales. And when you do this, I've had people order right then and there. As soon as we do a 15-minute event on there, as soon as the event is done, I've had people order right then. We have a timeline where the party part of it is closed out after a certain period of time. I've had multiple people order them. And what's nice is it's actually helping the person. It's helping the hostess. So it's a really soft way to sell to people without them feeling like they're being sold, because we don't want them to feel like they're being sold. All you want to do is share what you have to offer. These are very product related and product focused, but you are still going to mention the business opportunity. So it's just a really nice, comfortable way to introduce you, your product, your company, your business opportunity, what you have to offer without anyone feeling sold. So the environment is really important too. that you keep it friendly, light, and that everyone is supporting the hostess for that, because that's why people join events, right? We do it because we want to help our friend out. And that's really what we're getting back to as a society, is people want to buy local. They want to buy from people that they know. And that's a big, big push that you're seeing on social media, and that's only going to help you. So what you can do is, if you really want to get into events, and by the way, they're so effective. I used to do one event. To go there, do the actual party, take down all that would be 3-4 hours, no problem. I can do back-to-back 15-minute Facebook parties back-to-back. The most I've ever done is 3 in a row. And I usually do other trainings and Facebook Live, so that's a lot for me. But think about it. One night a week, you could book 2 parties and have 2 a week, 2 online events a week. Do you know what that would do for your business? If you had 30 leads, which is on the low end, that would be 60 leads a week. Warm leads from people that you know. How awesome is that? So if you want to dive deeper in with me on this, I have a 15-minute Facebook party workshop coming up. So all you have to do, depending on where you're seeing this, is just put party in the comments with your email address, and then I will tag you on the link. You can also go to my website, thegoaldiggergirl.com/programs, and you're going to see the link there. It's the holiday edition, so if you've done it before, this will be new content. There'll be different graphics, there'll be generic, so everybody can use the different graphics for posting. I'll give you a posting schedule, which you can schedule inside of a group automatically, which is really awesome. I'll give you a calendar of what to post and when, how to invite people, we'll have scripts, all that good stuff. And then we're really gonna focus on Cyber Monday, Black Friday, holidays, any collections you have, anything we can do to really maximize this time of year when people are in that holiday mood and they're definitely shopping, okay? So I have that coming up. For those that are listening, I also have my Rock Your Branding Bootcamp coming up, and that starts November 14th. It is a 6-week crash course on how to monetize your mission, how to build a personal brand to help your brand grow, but also your business grow. And I'm gonna teach you everything I did to take my business to nothing. Beginning of this year, end of January is when I launched my brand, The Goal Digger Girl, to 6 figures in just a matter of months. So I'm going to show you everything that I did to make that happen. So if you want to get in the branding bootcamp, same drill. Put bootcamp, drop your email, or you can always go to my website. And then last but not least, I want you guys to save the date for December 8th. Registration's not open yet, but I am hosting a online virtual social media influencer summit. Hi, Jania, thanks for hopping on. It's December 8th. And I was just finalizing speakers. Let me see if I can grab it for you guys really quick. And it's December 8th, like I said. It's going to be, if you guys are on the podcast, you can hear me. Oh, and it's going to have digital swag. This is new. I'm going to have a digital swag bag for the first 50 people who register. How awesome is that? You guys are going to get all kinds of free content from the speakers. I have 10 different speakers. Jania's on here. Jania Joy and I are going to talk about how to use the law of attraction to get whatever you want. Amy McNally is going to do a tapping session specifically for those that are in direct sales, network marketing, entrepreneurs. Christy Dully and Megan Weishel, I don't know, I asked her how to pronounce her name, I'm working on that. They're gonna talk about setting expectations, basically self-love, like how you can claim and say, this is what I want in my life, and stand up for yourself and go after your dreams. They're both entrepreneurs, incredible women. Amazing brands. We're going to get into social media with Chelsea Fournier. She is in charge of the Tribe of Intentional Entrepreneurs. She's going to talk about organization, how to set up your day, how to have a flow with your prospecting. I'm going to go over content as far as planning out your social media content, which I think you guys will really like. It'll be all new information. And then Lindsay Sewell and Charlotte Lasasso are amazing at posting attraction marketing stuff, meaning they really know how to post it and do it the right way. So we're all going to do kind of a round table on attraction marketing. Victoria Alexander and Ashley Toops are going to dive into recruiting. They're both amazing recruiters. They're going to spill all their secrets. And we're going to finish off with Kara Lewis Newton is going to talk about finding your tribe. So we'll do a little bit of branding at the end, and then I'll close it out with becoming an influencer. I mean, seriously, are you guys not pumped? So it'll be online. You'll have access to all the recordings if you register. I don't have registration up yet, but I want you guys just to keep an eye out. Make sure you're on my email list, and then you'll get first dibs on it when it comes out. I have it on my list here to make it this week, actually. So that's what I have for you guys today. I think you all will benefit from that workshop, so definitely hop into it, and I'd love to hear how your events are going this holiday season. So there you go. That's what we have for this episode of the Goal Digger Girl podcast. Until next time, you guys, go out there and crush your goals and create the life of your dreams. Okay, awesome. Another podcast in the wrap. So if depending on where you're watching this, that's what I have for you guys today for our podcast live streams. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let's get some events booked, you guys. Events are great for relaunching your team. They're great for new people. There's so many great things you can do with events. I mean, my mind is just blown. So I hope, I'm glad you stayed on for the whole thing, Sassy Greek Girl. You're awesome. I love that. Okay, guys, you guys go out there and have an amazing week, and let me know if you need anything. You guys can always message me, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.